Like, bro, I could have went to the taco truck down the street from my house if I wasn't sick and grabbed a breakfast burrito from there.
That would have been better. You make me with love.
Nigga, I spent
Speaking of
21.
that-
I wasted $21, dog. I wasted $21.
$21 in the burrito.
Dude, because of shit. Okay, the burrito cost $9, and I got some sweet potato fries, and I got charged for taxes and delivery fees.
Okay, never mind. I thought they actually charged.
No, I would never spend 21 on a burrito. You got me effed up, dog. Nah. So, is there any other stories you want to talk about? Maybe about a certain person who's in Solvang?
Let's just say I gave this person advice for a long time, yet this person decided to do it even though I advised her not to.
So, what
Now,
happened there,
yeah.
boy?
Let's just say I told this person to take extra precautions and not to do it, but yet this person did it. So, if you're all hearing this, if you catch COVID, I told you so.
It's not your fault. It's not your fault, there, boy, if they catch it.
So, if you catch it, don't call.
Don't blame us. Don't blame us. Don't blame Dagger Boy, because he did warn you, don't go. And I seen the picture, what you took and you sent to us, and clearly half the people that were there weren't wearing face masks. So again, I want to say this right now, it is not Dagger Boy's fault. In case you guys want to know, Dagger Boy is our local doctor. Okay, we get all our stuff, all information from him. He's still part of the medical field, so doctor. Anyway, so
And I do have a star. Well, here's another star. So for COVID, please take it seriously. I'll give you an example. So my cousin who used to live with us, who actually bought her camera for Morphin Network. She had to move out because her hospital, her unit, again, this one unit had 400 cases or 400 patients with COVID. So she had to move out because she saw a majority of these people actually die in front of her. And let's just say the outcome and the suffering these people have is not good. I'll say this: you cannot visit your loved ones because you're not allowed to be inside the unit. So basically, it's that serious. So that's a good example for all you guys who think this is just a joke. So if you're hearing this, because I'm with you, just letting you guys know. And then my cousin had to move out temporarily because she didn't want us to get COVID. So my cousin, also my dad, because my dad is diabetic and has pre-existing conditions, so that's why.
Right.
So again to some people and someone, don't think about yourself, think about someone you love at home.
dumbass. It's been a while. I think I want to open up the show by talking about this game, Gamer Girl. Now, I don't know if anyone's actually seen the trailer. Have any of you guys seen the trailer to this damn game yet?
Yep, I did.
Yeah, I did.
I saw it. I forgot what
I
it was
didn't
all
understand. First of all, from my perspective, like when I saw the trailer, I thought it was like one of those point of view movies.
Right.
You know? It's kind of like similar to As Above, So Below, and Paranormal Activity, if you kind of catch the phrase. But from the looks of it, I don't think it's gonna be a good game at all. Like what's the story about? You know?
Well, I'm
Oh, you're
glad.
talking about Gamer Girl.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
glad
okay.
that you asked, Thunder Chica. So this is coming from the publisher, Wales Interactive. Gamer Girl is about the impact user comments and actions have on a streamer's mental health and well-being. The reason why FMV Future created the game was to raise the issues of toxic environment, which can often appear online behind the anonymity of a user. And and pretty much the premise is this. Hold up. It baffles me that this game's actually being made, because it's like you're supposed to be helping make decisions for this up and comer Twitch streamer, and I'm really over here like, last time I checked, a Twitch streamer does not ask her mods, hey, what should I do? Girl, you have, like, any person, man or woman, should have the common sense to know what to do and what not to do.
Also, I noticed that what's it called? At the 1 minute mark, you could see a Twine thread. And for those of you who don't know, Twine is a program you use to make HTML formatted non-linear essays and stuff, which is something I've actually done for one of my college classes. So the fact that it shows this is proof that every single possible path the character takes is already pre-scripted. So it's not really user interacted like the trailer wants you to think.
Right. And matter of fact, here's a little synopsis about the game. Hold on, if I can find it real quick. I actually did find it. You adopt the role of a moderator for up-and-coming streamer Abby Cake 99, who's back online after the mysterious disappearance of her friend Becky. Reads an official pitch of the game, featuring multi-branch narrative and real-time chat simulation. Your role as a moderator is to control the stream, level up mod powers. Oh crap, hold up. Level up mod powers, guide Abby's choices, and uncover the threat she faces by an anonymous predator who hides in the stream's chat. There you go. That's a little more detail on what you missed, Thunder Chica. Kamado, I actually want to get your take on this because I don't know if we're on the same wavelength, but this game is nonsense. But go ahead.
It is nonsense because, like I said, if all of you could click on the video and go to the 1 minute mark, you could see a pan right of like this long thread of like little boxes. Like, can you guys see that? Yeah. So like I said, this is from a program called Twine where you make non-linear HTML essays where you could make a hyperlink in the text of each of those boxes, and it'll send you to a different box based on what it's attached to, and like basically what you see right there is sort of the flow of what each choice does. So it's already pre-scripted, like everything done, and so all they have to do is just record her behavior in each of those scenarios. So like, given the fact that it's like, you know how when you see a magic trick from behind, you know what's going on, and it takes the illusion away. Yeah, that's basically what's happening here. Like, I don't know why they did this. But yeah, it's bogus. And the thing is, even if there was like a real life scenario where like a gamer girl has to like solve a mystery about her missing friend or whatever the plot is, there's so much nuance and variables that would go into a real life scenario that you can't really just like, just pick one of three options and hope for the best. No, there's like an infinite number of possibilities that could happen in a real life scenario that are just severely uncontrolled. And also it's like, there's the realism. Like, why would you do everything a moderator tells you to do?
Or better yet, I got one. Better yet, why? And I've rewatched the trailer twice now. Why are you streaming everything? Like, here's my thing.
Yeah, why are you in the nightclub?
Why are you streaming everything? Why are you streaming yourself doing every single thing to the discount Twitch or where the hell you're supposed to be streaming to and stuff like that? Number one. Number two, I'm gonna read this one more time. Gamer Girls about the impact user comments and actions have on a streamer's mental health and well-being. The reason why FMV Future created the game was to raise the issue of toxic environment, which can often appear online behind the anonymity of a username.
Here's my issue with that.
Go ahead, bro.
First of all, people's skin have different levels of thickness, because like sometimes someone can make a severely egregious comment and the person would treat it like a nothing burger, and props to that person. While there are people who are so much more sensitive that even the smallest of most inoffensive comments could make someone go severely upset in like an intense adrenal response. So the thing is, the individual experience of any particular comment is it's not one size fits all, and the thing is, there are things that people could do to counteract against the toxicity of those things, like banning or blocking users when they say certain things. You could expletively delete comments based on certain word triggers, like freaking on Twitch. You could type in there's a setting where you type in a list of words, and whenever someone makes posts a comment that uses one of those words, the entire comment is deleted. And heck, I'm pretty sure on Twitch you could even delete the comment section altogether.
So I actually have an announcement to make. I will no longer be called Owlcake Indicate. I will actually be called AbbyCake99. No, the name.
What?
I see a red door and I want to paint it black.
Oh god.
Nah, I'm just joking. That name's not taken on Twitch, so somebody can't take it if they want to. No, serious thoughts? I got nothing. I just wanted to make a joke.
All right. Well, Dagger Boy, do you have thoughts, bro? Go ahead.
Okay, when I first saw the trailer, I was like, what the hell is this? But you never know. I mean, looks can be deceiving, right? So I'll give you a game. What's a game that came out created by that eccentric something like what's that game called? Like eccentric Japanese game designer. Something. It's like an action game. You know what it is? It's very eccentric. Something the completionist did.
Heavy Rain, Night Trap, what?
It's like something like oh my okay, it's hard to think of, but you know what I mean. So I'll look for it next time. So
Okay.
I've seen games like that have bad trailers, right, or look weird, but the outcome of the game, or like let's say the gameplay is actually good, or sorry, is good. So again, I keep my So here I'll say this, like when you see movie trailers, right? You already have
Right.
first impressions of it. Now a movie, you can't do anything because it's already been set. For a game, the only thing you show is they actually just show like gameplay or gameplay wise or story wise. But the thing is, you don't know what's gonna happen because a game is unpredictable. Well, so a lot of games are unpredictable. Depends on the story, but that's why I don't know. I actually might play it just to check it out.
What?
I might actually play it, but you never know. So yes, Fox, I might be your test dummy to see if it's actually good or not.
Bro, I already know it's gonna be bad, but okay, if you want to do that, go ahead.
But let's see though. Let's see.
Here's my thing. I remember playing Night Trap. Okay, I remember playing Night Trap back in the day. Okay, that game is not good at all. Okay, one of the biggest things that game had going was FMV. Okay, it was full motion video, full range video. You were it was like watching a movie, but you were also protecting the people in that game, the protagonists and all that stuff. This game, it wants to be Night Trap, but here's the thing: you're doing it with a topic where I don't think it's a good idea because of the fact that already female gamers get a bad rep to begin with. Okay, in general, especially women on on Twitch. Okay, they gotta deal with this stuff on a daily. This game, I want to read the tagline one more time, just so we can make sure I ain't tripping. This Whales Interactive said that Gamer Girls About It is the impact user comments and actions have on streamers' mental health and well-being. So, the moderator who is moderating this woman, the AbbyCake99 stream on Twitch, is gonna have is gonna leave an impact on her mental health or well-being, or whatever stalker predator is stalking our main protagonist in this one. So you mean to tell me that this moderator or moderators in general are gonna be saying, "Hey, you shouldn't do this," blah blah blah? I'm like, first of all, if in logical common sense, if you don't have the common sense to make decisions on your own, why would you give that power to people who are moderating your stream on Twitch or YouTube or wherever? Number one.
Wait, Fox. So the game I was talking about, it's Travis Strikes Again. That's what I was talking about.
Oh, okay. Number one. Number two. Just like my issues with hatred Y'all remember that game Hatred, the one where you're this dude going around the small town killing people for no reason and killing like small time cops and stuff like that. That game at no point was trying to do anything revolutionary or bring like awareness to something. That game was made to start crap. This game, no, I don't care how much they paint over. I don't care what type of artist work they try to do with this. And I don't care how many times Wills is gonna tell people this. This game is not made for to bring mental awareness to girl streamers, okay? And the stuff they have to deal with on a daily. This game was made to start crap. And likely or not, you're probably pissed off all the blue-haired women on Twitter.
And the pink-haired ones.
And the pink-haired ones. Wait, who's worse, the pink-haired Twitter people or the blue hair?
I don't know. We're looking at something between Zombie Unicorn and Bella Delphine.
Like, Bella Delphine ain't that bad. She was
maybe the
hustle.
blue ones that was.
Okay, Bella Delphine is not as terrible.
She just knew how to play the game. She hustled.
Yeah, she just knows how to play the game.
She hustles Sims, and I can respect that. I'm done. I don't want to keep talking about the Zombie Unicorn because I want her fan base to try to come after me and start sending death threats. Which I'm
not gonna lie. No, this game looks like something that would be developed by Zombie Unicorn.
Oh,
No.
Hey, it's coming for the.
Yeah, so this game is being made on the PS4 and Nintendo Switch, and I think it's gonna be on
Xbox
Steam as
too.
well and Xbox. If you guys want
All
to
the
try,
platforms.
Gamer Girl, I guess go ahead. I mean, I don't know why you would, but it is what it is. I can't stop you. I'm just a nigga on the microphone. That's it. Okay.
For the experience.
I'm not playing the game for the experience. Hell no. Anyway.
You are.
Let's talk about Spider-Man. So, guys, y'all know Spider-Man's our favorite character. In the entire squad, Spider-Man is our favorite character. Our favorite comic book character, Marvel or DC wise. So, in case you guys don't know, Squeenix and Crystal Dynamics did announce that Spider-Man will be coming to Marvel's The Avengers. Here's the caveat though. He's going to be a PlayStation exclusive. Another burst of this comes from Eurogamer. Another burst of news that shares of Vex Xbox and PC players. Sony has shared details of yet more Marvel's Avengers PS4 exclusive, including special in-game events, rewards, and 30-day early access to certain cosmetics for all heroes. Following yesterday's news that Spider-Man will be a PlayStation exclusive when he joins the Avengers roster next year, Square Enix has revealed that PlayStation owners will also get 30-day access to legendary outfits, legendary emotes, epic takedowns, and nameplates for every new hero upon their release. This includes all six launch day heroes. Additionally, as outlined in a new blog introducing the game's community challenges, events that require players to work together on a large scale to accomplish a goal and earn awards. Developer Crystal Dynamics has confirmed it's prepping a series of community challenges that will only be available for PlayStation players. And that's not quite all. PlayStation Plus subscribers will receive a free bundle containing rare outfits, nameplates, and 100 credits with the arrival of each new post-launch hero, starting with Hawkeye. They'll also receive special Miss Marvel bundle on launch day. Will all this exclusive marketable templates platforms over to PlayStation, or will it simply encourage them to punt Marvel's Avengers, blah, 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 blah. So, people are pissed about this. But I want to get your guys' take on it. Chica, you're a PS4 owner. What's your thoughts on Spider-Man being exclusive to PS4? What you thinking? Come on.
I think I could have expected a lot more, even though some of us are like big Spider-Man fans. Like, even though Avengers is coming into Sony and all, but I was thinking like Spider-Man is, instead of being like an exclusive, at least kind of somewhat an adaptation to the story, kind of like how they did it with Avengers movies. I mean, I cannot it be applied to the video games a little bit, just for like an Easter egg, you know?
Right. Okay then. What about you, Kabuto? I know you're not a PS4 owner, but what's your thoughts? Spider-Man's about to be exclusive to PS4. Go ahead.
I'm not too happy because I actually want to play Spider-Man.
Do you have an Xbone?
No.
You do realize the game's not gonna be on the Switch, right?
Yeah.
Now you gotta get a PS4, or if your PC, if your laptop is powerful enough, you gotta get you can get the game. But if you try to get Spider-Man, you gotta get the PS4 copy now, nigga. Come on, throw that $250, because I'm pretty sure you can find an own PS4 for like $250, nigga. So yeah, nigga. Now you got a reason to buy a PS4, bro. Come on, let's go.
Hold on. Even if I had the money to actually get a used PlayStation, won't I need to buy other things in addition to the system itself, like some kind of memory card or a network account or something?
No, I mean you gotta get PlayStation Plus, but that's about it.
Oh, is PlayStation Plus free?
No, not really. I mean, if you want, neither is friggin' what do you call it? Neither was Nintendo Online.
Yeah, but you don't need to play Nintendo Online just to play games, though.
You kind of do, but okay. Good, but
no, you don't. No, you don't. Like Okami without Nintendo Online. I could play Bloodstained without Nintendo Online. Can
you play with other people though? Can you play with other people in Smash without Nintendo Online?
It's called Come Over to My Place. I got an extra controller.
Can you play with people online without Nintendo Online?
Depends on the game.
That's the thing. It depends. If it's free to play, if it's free like Ninjala and Apex, then yes, you could play with people online for free. But any other game, nah, you need a subscription.
But the thing is, I don't care about playing other people online. I care about playing with people in person, like the good old days.
All right, we'll continue, dude. Continue. I mean, I have my issue with it, but I understand it's a business thing, so.
Like, I'm not gonna. I don't care about playing games with strangers. I want to play them with friends.
But like mutual.
Exactly. Like, I'd rather the two of you come over to my place and we could play Smash and the Mario Kart or whatever else have you, rather than just playing with random strangers, one of whom is a 12-year-old Korean kid with Tourette syndrome.
Anyways, well, here's my thing. I'm okay with it, and that's because yes, I am a PlayStation 4 owner. Just saying. But aside from that, I think that if you got my whole thing is this, guys. You gotta understand that there's a reason why Spider-Man is exclusive to the PlayStation version. Do y'all remember 2 years ago a little game that Insomniac made that was exclusive to PlayStation to begin with? It was called Marvel Spider-Man. Of course, if they were going to put Spider-Man in the Avengers game, he was going to be exclusive to PlayStation because they've already made an exclusive game, Spider-Man game on PlayStation. Of course, they're going to continue to ride that wave. And on top of that, we have the new Spider-Man Miles Morales game, standalone game, is coming out later this year. Now, when, I'm not sure. Which this actually leads to a gripe of mine. Sony and Microsoft, I'm gonna need both you fools to stop playing chicken. Someone just release your prices, please. I need to know how much I gotta throw in the toilet to buy a PlayStation 5. Not this year, but later on when, the updates come out and I don't have to worry about my damn console breaking on day one. Not breaking day one. So I need y'all to at least tell us the prices, please. But I'm not all that mad about it. It's called business, people. Obviously, I know a lot of people are visibly upset, especially the Xbox fanboys out there and the PC fanboys and stuff like that. But once again, they made a Spider-Man game exclusive to PlayStation 4. Did you really not think that they were going to did you honestly think that they were not going to put Spider-Man exclusively to PlayStation? They've already set up Spider-Man games for PlayStation, and likely or not, when they make that Spider-Man 2 game, Marvel Spider-Man 2 for PS5 or whatever, they're obviously going to be incorporating the Avengers in there too. I don't know how, but they are going to do it somehow, some way. Like, it's business, people. It is what it is. I would have said the exact same thing, and I know there's gonna be some Xbox fanboys, which, if you're a fanboy in 2020 of the Xbox or PlayStation, there's something wrong with you. I'm just saying. If you're that one person who's like, oh, if it was the same thing with the Xbox, you would have said, no, nigga, I would have said the exact same thing. If Spider-Man was an exclusive to the Xbox, I would be like, well, guys, it's business. It sucks, but it is what it is. I mean, it sucks, but you gotta live with it, man. So I'm okay with the Spider-Man being on PS4. I mean, score one for us PS4 owners. We don't have to worry about it. It's okay. I'm pretty sure at some point they might release Spider-Man on freaking Xbox and PC, but till then, you get what you get, okay? The game's coming out. And from what I've been told from the beta's actually pretty fun so far. Only reason why I haven't played it is because I already have too many damn games on my hard drive, and I gotta start making space if that's the case. So, also, speaking of space, so this is the last thing before we get into our last discussion. Sony, Microsoft, all your consoles need to be. I need to have at least 3 or 4 terabyte hard drives. No more of these gigabyte hard drives. Gigabyte hard drives don't cut it in 2020 no more. Not even 1 terabyte. I need at least a 3 terabyte hard drive in both the PS5 and the Xbox. No excuses. 3 terabytes. I'll take a 5 terabyte hard drive console, but 3 terabytes is the minimum now. No more 1 terabytes. No more gigabytes.
You know what? F it. Let's make it 8 petabytes.
Are petabytes a thing yet?
I don't know, but let's make it a thing.
Anyway,
let's start now. I mean, probably the industry started listening to us right now.
We're gonna be reading you guys' questions. So I want, once again, guys, if you guys would like us to answer a question for you guys live on Twitch on the podcast, you can email us at scrubclubgamingbookings@gmail.com. That's scrubclubgamingbookings@gmail.com. Or you can DM us, or you can tag us on YouTube, on our Twitter or Instagram at Scrubclub Gaming, or on Instagram at the Scrubclub Podcast, and we will read you guys' questions live, and we'll answer them. So this one's coming from Daniel Jerome, aka Battlestar Galactica from the Game Illuminati.
Battlestar Galactica.
Yep, and he says this. So, the Illuminati reported that the Suicide Squad game is officially in development over at Rocksteady Games. Rocksteady published an image of Superman in the crosshairs of the Suicide Squad site. What do you think the game is going to be about? Do you think that it's Bizarro as Superman? Are they hunting down the entire Justice League? So for those of y'all who don't know, I will actually show you guys live on Twitch real quick. This is the new logo for the Suicide Squad. Let me post this. Let me show y'all real quick. Here you guys go. So Rocksteady and WB Games are now officially working on the Suicide Squad video game. So what are our thoughts on this? Well, I'm gonna go with the comic expert. So, Chica, what's your thoughts on the Suicide Squad game? What do you think the story's gonna be about, and what would you like to see in the Suicide Squad game? Go ahead.
Oh, I'm really surprised that they're actually developing a game based on the Suicide Squad, and I'm really looking forward to, the story would have something to do with the Justice League, because I would like to see them, battle against each other. I mean, after all, the Suicide Squad is like somewhat anti-superhero gangish kind of group,
They're anti-heroes. Like, cause they're anti-heroes because they have Harley Quinn, Deadshot. And we're going by the movies.
Diablo too.
Forget that. If we're going by movies, it's Harley Quinn, Deadshot, Captain Boomerang, Rick Flag, Katana, Killer Croc, Diablo. Am I missing anyone else?
Let's see. They used to have Huntress. Sorry, not Huntress.
Enchantress.
Enchantress. Yeah, there we go.
No, Enchantress is the
she's
bad
not
guy.
part of the group. was the villain.
In the original cut of the movie, she was a member of the Suicide Squad. And one of the original cuts, because Joker was actually supposed to be the main villain of Suicide Squad.
Yeah, and then she went rogue. That's why they assembled the Suicide Squad.
Yeah. Now, if you want the comic book version, there's many members of the Suicide Squad. There's Black Manta. There was Bronze Tiger, who was also Suicide Squad and Arrow. You have Deathstroke.
And in the Arrow version, you also had what's her name? Cupid.
Yeah, Cupid. In the comic book version, in the comic book and cartoons and all that stuff, you had Black Manta, if I remember correctly. There was also there was more members of the Suicide Squad. I'm trying to remember off the top. I can't remember off the top of my head. I did say Deathstroke. I don't remember all the members, but you get what I mean. I would say this. I'm excited for it. I don't know what the story's gonna be about. My whole thing is this: will the game be multiplayer? Because I
remember Killer Frost used to be a member.
Yeah, she was a member. My bad. My whole thing, if they're gonna make a Suicide Squad game, is it gonna be multiplayer, kind of like in the same vein as the Justice League game? And what is this, and who's gonna be on the team? I mean, we already know Harley Quinn's gonna be on it because Harley Quinn's a staple in the Suicide Squad now. Just saying.
Badass.
But I want to know who's going to be on it.
Nightshade and Count Vertigo were also members of Suicide Squad. As
well
as Vixen, Ravon, Punch, Poison Ivy, and Shade.
Wasn't Red Hood at some point? Wasn't Jason Todd at one point a member of the Suicide Squad?
I don't think so.
I could have swore he was.
Joker was.
Yeah, but that was against his will. Funny enough, I remember the first Suicide Squad comic book that I actually picked up was the DC Rebirth Suicide Squad, and their first mission. You want to know who was the first person the Suicide Squad fought? General effing Zod.
Wow.
They beat General Zod. Yes, Katana, Rick Flag, Captain Boomerang, Enchantress, Harley Quinn. They all fought freaking General Zod, dog. Anyways, all right, we're gonna move on to the next question. But we got this one question. This is actually really funny. This is coming from @StepAsideKid, our #1 fan. Would Solid Snake have handled the pandemic better as the president of the United States?
Oh my god.
So for those of you who don't know, Solid Snake was the main villain to Metal Gear Solid 2, Sons of Liberty. He was the perfect clone of Big Boss and the brother of Solid and Liquid Snake. He was also the president of he was also disguised as the president of the United States. So he's asking, would Solid Snake have handled the pandemic better as the president? Yes, absolutely. I do think Solidus would have handled the situation a hell of a lot better because
mentioned with this group with Dead Cell.
No, I mean Dead Cell, nanomachines. Like, I'll tell you right now, everyone would have been, this entire coronavirus would have been solved if nanomachines were involved, and nanomachines were boosting people's immune systems and destroying the coronavirus from the inside, pretty much electrifying the virus from the inside. Like, if y'all remember Resident Evil 4, you wanna know how they got the damn virus out of Leon and Ashley? They used the freaking machines to go that like shot lasers into their bodies and destroyed the virus. The nanomachines would have done the exact same thing, and Solid Snake would have okayed the use of nanomachines as part of the vaccine. The vaccine would have probably been out in less than 5 months. Like, the vaccine would have been out before the end of the summer, and nanomachines would have saved the day. Yes, Solid Snake would have handled this pandemic, and I would have voted for Solid Snake a 3rd term. There you go. Chica, you're a Metal Gear fan. What do you think Solidus would have done?
Would handle it pretty well, even though like he was the main villain in Metal Gear Solid 2, but I believe like his objective would, basically he would like order his little private group, at least force people to remain in quarantine, wear their masks. Trust me, like they're really powerful and you can do nothing about it.
I just realized this. Here's my thing. Do you really think Dead Cell would actually help? You got fat nigga on skates. You got vampire, voiced by the legendary Phil Lamar. You got black chick dodging bullets, and then you got and you got someone I can't. Who's the other character? You got Ocelot. Do you honestly think Dead Cell would have helped
Ocelot is
stop
not
the
part of
coronavirus?
Dead Cell. He's not part of Dead Cell.
But he was helping them niggas out though.
Yeah.
So he maybe not part of Dead Cell, but he helped those niggas out.
Mhm.
So do you really think Dead Cell would have helped stop the coronavirus?
Well, they're associated with George Shears because he created that group.
But I'm asking you, as a group that we know what the hell Dead Cell did, do you really think them niggas would actually help?
Well, but at the end, they'll take advantage of it.
Like, I think this is how I would see it. I would see Solid Snake as our president of the United States handling the coronavirus, but then Dead Cell takes remnants of the virus and tries to spread it. Like they would try to take over the entire world with the coronavirus.
Not to mention the psychotic woman in the group. After all, that chick who went through so much.
Who, Fortune?
She lost her husband, her dad.
Oh,
her
Olga.
mom,
Olga. Oh no, not Olga. Are you talking about Fortune or Olga?
Fortune.
Okay. Alright then.
What she wanted was to, be with her family, but instead she has this ability that's stuck with her.
That's true. Kabuto, I don't know if you're a Metal Gear head, but do you think Solid Snake would have been a good president to stop the pandemic? From all the stuff we told you?
I don't trust villains to be presidents. As such, you could understand why I'm not a fan of politicians in general.
I mean, listen, I would say this and we'll wrap it up. I would rather have Solid Snake as our president than the fucking Lord Zed, who we have as our president right now. Or better yet, I would rather
you know who should have been president? Goldar. Like legit Goldar as president. Have you seen his campaign speech?
Yes,
I want to make sure that income taxes will be 10% all across the board.
Something like Goldar. Sounds like Arnold Schwarzenegger.
And all right, hey, Goldar, CNN. What's your thoughts on ending the homeless crisis?
To end the homeless crisis, I will employ a bunch of people to build more colonies on the moon.
So
There'll be more employment and more housing.
So you want the homeless to work on the moon?
And live there as well.
Okay, good answer. Anyways, I think that wraps
me up.
I think that wraps it up, guys. If you have any future questions, be sure to follow. Be sure to tell us on Twitter at Scrubclub Gaming or Instagram at and just messages on Instagram at the Scrubclub Podcast, and we will answer your questions live on the podcast. But other than that, that is it, guys. This is episode 112 of the Scrubclub Gaming Podcast.